Hmm. And lastly, what do you think, moving forward, that Black America needs to see from this president?
Nothing. We have the power. Let me tell you something. If black folks with the economic power we have, you must remember, there are no poor folks in America. That's a crap. If me and you dressed up like homeless folks and stood in front of Safeway today, at the end of the night, we'd have more money than 30% of the people on this planet make all year. If me and you was waiters and waitress, a bar, and a bar in one of the hip bars in this town, we would have more tips at the end of the night than 70% of the people on this planet make all year. Ain't no poor folks in this country. So now all at once now, all of this have stopped. And nobody know which way to go with it. And so I'm saying that what we need to do now is say, wait a minute. Something ain't right. You know, I mean, it's scary when the Catholic Church, now they tell me about faith. Did you see where the Catholic Church canceled Mass in Mexico last Sunday?
Yes.
Now,
Yeah.
wait a minute. They didn't cancel. The hoes didn't stop running the whole house. The pimps didn't come off the street. They didn't say
Because of swine flu.
won't be no dope today. Not the hoe and the pimp ain't never told me about faith. The church done told me about faith. Now you get a chance to prove it. Y'all come on in here. You know, God will take care. And I said, that's how crazy this thing is. And it's going to change every day. Something different is going to happen. But people are frightened. People are scared. If you was a mother with 6 children and you hear that schools is closing down and you don't know where your children are going to eat, they get to eat at school, they get to be monitored at school, you scared. If you're a mother, black or white, with no insurance, and your kid get a call for a fever, and you automatically think it's that, and it's not. So all of this adds to the fear. And when you stop and think, whom the gods want to destroy, they first make mad. And America's on that part of it, man.
And I did say that was the last question, but I do have one more. The government is allowing bankruptcy for Chrysler. What are your thoughts? I mean, American auto industry companies are having a hard time. A lot of folks are employed and going to lose their jobs.
They never cared about that. Never cared about that. Let me answer this a roundabout way. If I go to the casino and gamble and lose all my money, I was gambling. Huh? If I go to a card game and gamble and lose all my money, I was gambling. If I go to the stock market and put all my money up and lose it, I was gambling. How can people be so ignorant that they'll put their money in the bank and the bank gambles with it and then tell me they don't have to pay me? I got $2 million in the bank and the bank tell me they're just going to pay me $100,000. You wouldn't do a rich person like that. So we've always let them dog us. Black folks and white folks, as long as you got some power. That woman with them 8 babies, they calling her up, giving her death threats. Huh? They better not call one of them bankers and threaten them. They'll be arrested before they get off the phone. They've always able to do this.
So you think the banks were responsible for a lot of the American automakers' problems?
Yeah, look, the money is gone. Okay? And nobody's asking where it is. Nobody said, wait a minute. Nobody's had an investigation. Look, if me and you was bankers, let's say we stole it, and we're going to make like it come from this here prime. Well, wait a minute. Nobody's had an investigation. Nobody. Murdoch. They even asked him where is the money. Huh? And nobody knew what he looked like until this. Now we see him walking down the street pushing photographers, right? And nobody's asked, when do you, in jail, walk to the courthouse from your apartment? Think about that. When do you walk? They say he's wearing a bulletproof vest because people are so mad. Well, why would you expose U.S. Marshals walking with him? How come he's not in a car? My little trifling cousin get arrested for shoplifting. They put him in a car van and take him to court. They want everybody to see him. But you know the one thing you have not heard this man talk. Think about that. As much as we seen him walking, he is not talking, because it's probably not him. Okay? And the one way I can tell, when they had the Michael Jackson lookalikes in Vegas, and you won $100,000, they came in from China, look more like Michael than Michael. Now, they wasn't playing to be Michael. They was his money. But if they tried to play off like all you had to do is listen to him talk. If you knew Michael, you know it wasn't there. How come we have not heard this man talk? That's what I'm saying. That's what you look at when you got a country where there's a privilege up here. You can do whatever they want to do, and down below you can't. And so all of this is coming to the mix now, and it's just a frightening period because people don't know and they're not asking the right question. This ain't politics as usual. This is not politics as usual at all. One of the things that, if I was president, I'd get the Democrats and the Republicans to say, look, I as president going to give up 50% of my salary. Okay? I want y'all to give up 20% until the economy changes. You'll get it back. And I want y'all every Thursday to eat either beans and a salad or rice and a salad. Why? Because if my grandmother got to eat beans and rice every day and know that the President of the United States and the Senate and Congress eating it one day, then you just put dignity into my meal. This is what we got to do. You blow up the balloon. Instead of letting the air out, we keep blowing it. It got to be diffused, so it's going to pop, and once it pops, it's going to be too late.
I thank you so much for your time, Mr. Gregory.
Thank you, dear.